What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we have a super special video to bring you. We are here at the range. It's a super hot day outside, but I'm very excited to show you the new rifle I just got. This is my very first, believe it or not, very first AR-15. I've had other rifles before, I've shot AR-15s, I've never actually owned one myself. So this is a big step for me, and I do want to discuss what this means for the channel going forward. So just a disclaimer for going forward with this channel, I only teach, and keyword teach, I only teach about things that I actually know things about. There's a bunch of videos on this channel where I'm teaching about EDC, everyday carry, pistols. I'm very experienced with Glock handguns, and a bunch of other things that I'm actually teaching about. On the other hand, there are things like this rifle purchased here where I am still in the learning process. So the point of me making videos like this are not to teach you guys, it is to have you follow along on my journey of learning these. And I will not be teaching you anything about AR-15s or rifles in general until I've had significant experience with them, like I have had with handguns. That being said, let's get this video started. This gun right here has never been fired. Not a single round has gone through it, so we are going to do some shooting, making sure we got our sight sighted in. By the way, this is a Holosun HS510C. It is a green reticle, and it's kind of got that holographic type sight, but you can also go with just the dot, so kind of like red dot, but it's green. Or you can have the dot with the circle around it. And anyways, we're gonna get this sighted in, making sure we're good, and then we're gonna do a couple drills here. And once again, this is the very first rounds being shot out of this gun. Hell yeah, that's pretty dope. I think the stock is a little long. All right, let's try that. All right, well that was awesome. Let's go take a look. So for the record, I was very roughly aiming, was not aiming super carefully, but we are all, this is center mass right here, we are all low. That was better, and 137. Let's see if we can go 2-2 in under 2 seconds. I don't even know if both of those hit. All right, so looking at our shots here on the far target, we're pretty much all in there except for a couple here, and that was what I was saying. When I rush it, when you this is the same with the pistol. When you start rushing your shots, rushing your target transitions, you end up shooting a little sloppy. You're not quite as accurate. So it's kind of a balance of speed and accuracy. And I think I want to do a 25-yard zero. I know technically you're supposed to do 50-yard zeros, or a lot of people do 50-yard zeros and then go out to 200 yards and kind of make sure and make fine-tune adjustments at 200. But I think I want to do a 25-yard zero, at least for now, because for now I'm not going to be shooting anywhere really beyond 25 yards because I'll be at the range here. So I'd rather get it zeroed into what I'm actually going to be shooting so I can start hitting. If I'm trying to hit headshots and not be a decent amount below. So while I'm sitting here reloading these mags, I thought we should have a little chat about why I went with this rifle specifically compared to others out there. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, hey, this dude went and balled out on his very first rifle. And to be honest, yeah, I did kind of ball out a little bit. And the reason being, I did a lot of research. And I know there's things like the M&P Sport that are very cheap guns, the Ruger AR-556, the Springfield Saint. I know they're all very cheap guns that work and they'll all run. But the question is, how long will they run before they have malfunctions? How often will they have malfunctions? And being that this is my first rifle, and being that I had the money to make this happen, I figured I'm probably better served by getting a rifle that's going to last me a long time. And also because knowing that I'm shooting videos for this channel, I'm going to be shooting this gun a lot more than the average gun owner who's just shooting I don't know, a couple hundred rounds on the weekends at most. I'm gonna be doing a lot more shooting than that, and I'm gonna be putting a lot more rounds to this. I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know, a year from now, 6 months from now, probably 6 months from now, I'm at, I don't know, 5,000 rounds through this gun. And most people might put that on their gun in a number of years, and I might be there in 6 months. So point being, I know I'm gonna put a lot of wear and tear in this gun, and I just figured I might as well get something that's going to last and is going to have better quality control compared to some of the other guns out there. So I went with the Daniel Defense because I know they have some of the best quality control. They make a very quality product no matter how you look at it. And I knew it was going to serve me for a while to come. So I made the purchase, made the decision to go ahead and get this gun. And I know some of you are going to be pissed off about that. You don't think I should get such an expensive rifle for my very first one, but so be it. And this is where we're at. And what better gun to learn on than one with quality parts where I don't have to worry about malfunctions and things going wrong. I can learn on something that will actually perform. So we are almost done here getting these things loaded. I'm not nearly as fast as someone who's been doing this for a while. December.
Oh, December?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just curious.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta try to find a range like this down there.
When you're done with your cardboard, if you want to just lay it on the ground and put a trash can on top of it, keep it flowing, that'll be fine, and I'll pick them up.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, have fun.
That's the guy that owns this shooting range. Super nice guy. And he just drives around in his four-wheeler every now and then, checks up on you. Anyways, so we have a target set down there at about 25 yards. We have these targets set out there. They're very bright and vivid. And we're gonna be shooting at these corners with these smaller rings, smaller targets. And we're gonna do about 5 rounds at a time and make adjustments from there. One thing that sucks is having this big old foregrip here makes it a lot harder to make this gun maneuverable when you're trying to shoot off of things. But it'll make do. All right, 25 yards. I think that was 5, kind of lost count. Let's go check those out. So we have none on paper except for like these 2 barely. So clearly we are off by a ways. I'm pretty sure these 4 were the ones I just shot. Maybe that one was a flyer. I'm thinking that's our grouping right there. So we need to move these to the right. Let's try that. Hopefully now we've hit some paper. Okay, we have hit paper now. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots right there. We're gonna go back 6 to the left. And now, hopefully we're in the money. We're gonna go top left now. Okay. Oh yeah, we're good now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all right in there. We are looking at about 1 inch at 25 yards. Perfectly fine with that. And I'm not going to make any adjustments. We're slightly off center obviously, but that's my shooting, not the gun as of now. So now that we are sighted in at 25 yards, let's have a little bit of fun. We're going to do with the shot timer from the low ready. $120, Keep in mind we're at 25 yards and I'm shooting for a very, very, very small target, so I'm taking my time. .133. A little bit faster, 109. Let's go look at those. So we were going for the bottom right from 25 yards. We got one shot here, one shot there. Now I know you're supposed to miss in training. Obviously, if you don't miss, you're not going to get better because you're not pushing yourself. But I think we're missing by a little too much right now. I'm pushing myself a little bit too hard for my very first day shooting my rifle. So we're now at 10 yards. We're going to do some a little bit faster one shot drills with the shot timer. And hopefully we're hitting a little bit closer to target. That was off. Pushed that way too fast. That was a little better. A little bit better. That was money. So I lost track of how many we actually did, but I do know we had these two shots here. I think that was one of them. I think that was one of them. So relatively close. We're within a quote-unquote A zone from 10 yards. Perfectly happy with that. We're going to go for the center again, and we're going to do two shots at a time now. That was probably the best one. I think the moral of the story here is I need to stop pushing myself to get super fast at this current moment and just work on my fundamentals, because we're still not there yet, and I'm pushing myself to go super fast when I'm not ready for it. So we're gonna go very, very slow now and going for the top right circle. Very slow. 1. 1. I think we got one left. Bam. Those ones were a little bit better. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Take my time definitely works out better. So I am budgeting myself as far as money and ammo. And I told myself I'd only shoot about 100 rounds today. We're getting very close. I don't know if we're there, a little before, a little after that, but I gave myself 15 more rounds here, and that's gonna be it for the day. So we got two targets down there at 25 yards, one on the right, one on the left. We're gonna do right, then left, and then left and right, and we'll do it for time, why not? .183. This time we're gonna go left to right. That's a lot easier. 156. We'll see if we can beat that. That beat that. Now the final thing I want to try today, just because I've seen people do it and I've been wanting to try it. I haven't shot this pistol yet today, and we're going to give that a try. Just for the hell of it, no real reason. We probably only have, how many shots we got left? I can't count. Hell yeah. We now have 3 rounds left. Let's go 1, 1, 2, or we'll go left to right, so we'll go 1, 1, 2. All right, last shots with the rifle for the day, and we'll conclude this video. Sick. So, thoughts. This gun is fucking awesome. I love it. Shooting it today was super, super, super fun. Like I said, I've shot other ARs before. It's not the first time ever shooting a rifle, but this is the first time shooting my rifle. And I've had other rifles. I've had bolt action rifles and whatnot, but this is the first semi-automatic rifle that I have owned. So once again, the purposes of this video is not to teach you anything about this gun. I'm not saying my form is perfect. I'm not saying my shooting's perfect. I'm not saying my knowledge of this gun is infinite. I am saying that this is day one of the process of me learning to shoot ARs. Hopefully down the road I can teach you guys some stuff about it after I've gone through extensive practicing. But for now, this video is just solely for the purpose of bringing you along on the journey of me and my rifle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and this is a very cool gun. Would highly recommend it to pretty much everyone, but I'm sure you guys already know about Daniel Defense. They are very high up there as far as QC, quality control, and quality rifles. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Follow along on the journey. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below things you want to see going forward. With that, see you guys in the next video.